Hello and welcome to TerraTom's Nexus of Information. If you have not watched any of our other videos concerning the many functions of the Nexus, I encourage you to do so in the future. In this video, we will be exploring how to set up a data connection within the Nexus. Let's begin. This is an exciting time for you. You've just bought your Nexus. So the first thing you need to do is congratulate yourself for installing the greatest business intelligence tool built. The Nexus is going to be your greatest workplace ally. You will be able to query all systems, perform joins across multiple systems, use it to empower your PC to run analytics, and so much more. However, before you can do all that, you're going to need to be able to connect to a data source. So let's open up our Nexus and look around. The setup is fairly simple to follow. Here is the query window, up here is the toolbar, and to the left is the system tree. In the system tree is where all your systems and databases will end up. As we can see, I have already joined several systems into the system tree. We have an Oracle, an SQL, a Teradata system, and much more. Now, to add a new system to this area, you're going to need to set up a data connection within the Nexus. You do this by first right-clicking on where it says Systems. When you do this, an option should appear to add a data source connection. Let's go ahead and do that right now, and then we just left click. The Add Data Source Connection window will appear. The first thing you do in here is choose your data source. For now, I'm going to choose Teradata. You can also choose what color your system is within the tree, so let's open that up. You know what? Let's just keep with orange. We go down to where it says ODBC DSN and we click on the Add New. When the ODBC Data Source Administrator window opens up, click on the System DSN tab here. As you see, we already have some Teradata systems here, but we're going to make a new one. So let's click on the Add button to the right here. We then have to select the appropriate driver, so scroll down until you find the driver you want. Oh, there it is, Teradata. This opens up another window. We put a name and a descriptor at the top here. Let's name it Teradata Additional, and this descriptor is going to be Additional Teradata Server. You don't need a descriptor, but I always prefer to put one in. Then you place the name or IP address of your server here. I'll do that now. I'm also going to fill in the username here and the password. I'll also put my default database for the system and choose my session character set. Hit OK. If you place the password, it'll ask you to confirm if you want to store it. Confirm. We are sent back to the ODBC Data Source Admin window. We select the newly created data source, the Teradata Additional, and then we hit OK. And now, you are ready to fill out the rest of the Add Data Source Connection screen. In order to see the data source we just added, we're going to need to click Refresh. And now you're ready to fill out the rest of the Add Data Source Connection screen. We can provide a display name, a user login, and a password. If we want, we can also tell the Nexus to default to this database at startup or to expand the system tree automatically for this connection. But for now, let's not. We can also choose if we want a hierarchy, which for this example we don't, and then we could choose what sort of filters we want. We could filter by database, user, or databases and users. Or we could just keep it as it is, so it's just filters by my databases. Once you are done, hit the Save button. And that should do it. We can go over to our system tree and there it is, Teradata Additional. Fantastic. So now this data connection is in our system. But what if we don't want it any longer, or we want to modify it? Well, we could do these two things easily. Just go to the desired system, right-click on it, and if you want to modify it, just click on the Modify Data Source Connection option in the drop-down menu. It will bring you back to the data source window. If you want to remove the data source, right-click on the desired system and click Remove Data Source Connection. You will be prompted to confirm you wish to get rid of the data source. Once you hit OK, the system is gone. And there you have it, a simple way of connecting a data source to the Nexus. And we're done. please keep a watch out for more videos about the many features that the Nexus has to offer you. Have a great day.